All right. Back on it, back on it, back on it, back on it. Red light means green light as always. I want to welcome you guys to another beautiful, magnificent, fabulous episode of Chaotic Conversations or Chaotic Convos. I know
Really?
y'all be
You
getting
just
mad
had
when
to
I
say.
do that, man.
You just had to say
Oh
that.
man, what episode is this?
16?
Sweet 16.
Oh, okay.
Like that
Yes.
MTV show?
Oh,
Yes. Super Sweet 16. The show I always wanted to be on. But my parents didn't have bank to be for me to be on that show. So
Dude, what was some of the celebrities that had the Super Sweet 16s?
Quincy.
yeah.
Quincy
Quincy,
was
Diddy's
on
son.
there.
Well, not Diddy's son, but his stepson.
Yeah.
Tiana Taylor was on there.
Yep, that was the first time
For
we
real?
saw her. Yeah, that was the first time we saw her. Who else was on there?
What Darnell Cook? Do y'all know him? He was like a music producer's son. I can't think of the producer's name though.
What she calls ugly daughter was on there.
Who?
CeeLo, his ugly daughter was on there.
Oh.
She was so ugly. She probably still is.
That's
ugly.
messed up, man.
That type of ugly you really can't escape from. Oh, Gerald Levert's daughter was on there too.
You think they should bring that show back? You
I
think
think
people
they
will watch?
did bring. They brought it back for like Reginae, Lil Wayne daughter. They brought it back for her.
Reginae.
You think people are watching now if they brought it back? If
I feel like they
did
would,
did a
yeah.
version
Because
of it
people
on
always
YouTube.
want to do a big Sweet 16. So I feel like if they bring that back, it's still going to get plays. Everybody's still going to watch it.
They'll probably. I mean, the thing is, I don't know if it would be as successful just because people be hating. Now they be trying to like think too deeply into stuff. Be like, oh, why you couldn't use that money to invest in black neighborhoods? Like, why they just can't spend their money on their children?
I mean, people always go all out for their Sweet 16s, though.
Now, I'm telling you, like, it's so many these fake woke people. They will find some type of way to double analyze, triple analyze every little thing.
That's just trolling.
Because some of them they really genuinely believe what they're saying.
Wow, man.
So,
Well, what
even
did y'all
know.
do for y'all 16th birthday? Did y'all do anything? I mean, you said you didn't have a party, but you ain't go all out. But what did you do?
I mean, well, my people they kind of went all out. They sent me on a week cruise. I didn't really know. I didn't know about it until. What was I? They had told me that my auntie and them were going on a cruise. I was like, this is dope. I said I always wanted to go on a cruise. And they said, yeah, it's nice and everything. 'Cause they already been on two by this time. I said, yeah, I always want to go on a cruise. Oh well. And I remember they told me that I was gonna go probably like a week prior, and I was like, y'all for real? I'm going on a cruise. And I was so excited. I shared a room with my
Which cruise?
cousin.
Which
We
cruise
went
line?
on Carnival.
Oh, okay. The
was-
party boat.
It was really, really nice. Really nice. I
Oh,
met some nice people. Ate a whole bunch of food.
was that the only cruise you ever been on since then, or?
Can you believe that's the only cruise I've been on since
Wow.
yeah, 16 was my first and last time.
You
being
gotta go on a cruise being an adult.
Yeah, I did
cruise
Because
is
I
fun.
went when I was a child, and I went when I was an adult. Yeah, it's two totally different experiences.
Yeah, because I wanna have my liquor and everything.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, liquor is quicker, then maybe I can get my little freak on too.
Yo, for the life of me, I can't
Overseas.
remember year
can't.
16, man.
What?
I'm trying to think what I did. I don't even remember.
Really?
Wow.
Nah, it wasn't that special.
You probably just don't remember.
It just wasn't that special, man. Cause it would have. I probably went on a cruise, maybe. I don't know, but I've always gone on cruises, so it ain't nothing. What about you? What did you do? Do you remember your 16th
I do
birthday?
remember my 16th. So, my mom got me a like stretch limo, and we had like me and all my friends had went out to eat and just like rode around the city. It was a good time.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, like wow, that was a good time.
Dude, the females in my family for their 16th birthday, they always have like a cotillion.
Really?
And so yeah, so it was always a ceremony. So whenever the girls in my family would turn 16, I was always in this little ceremony where we had to do this like procession down the aisle, like it was a marriage and all that other stuff. We had to wear
Wow.
tuxedos and all that type of stuff.
I mean, it is like seen as a coming of age for
Right.
Right.
a young lady. So, child. But speaking of like actual sweet 16s, that reminds me of my cousin's sweet 16 that she had when we were younger. When I tell you that was the most ratchetest thing I have ever been to.
What? It was like one of
She
those
had
ceremonies.
the heart of Dade
Oh
up
Lord.
in that hall. And see, the thing is, she of course she the family was black. We the family. And see my family. We we're a wholesome black family. Yes, we have our hood. We hood, but at the same time, we're we're wholesome.
Sophisticated.
We're very
I
sophisticated.
hear that.
So, we play hood, but see,
Oh
she
Lord.
had the hood in there. So we were sitting,
Oh man.
we were sectioned out. We had
Play.
me and my cousins. We was sitting at this table, and my cousins, her friends, they had the floor occupied. They was just grinding and
What?
twerking, and they was throwing it back, and we was looking at them like, oh my god, like, look at them. They're doing this in front of our parents.
So they did have one of those
Y'all was
ceremonies.
looking at them
then.
like they was peasants.
Yeah, we was over here doing some chair dances, and they over here throwing it back. And this one girl, she came there with you didn't know what I didn't know what the thing was, because my cousin, she was the only one. She had this beautiful little it was like this little 2-piece outfit. It was really like a formal 2-piece outfit. It was really nice. But they came in wife beaters. That girl had on that halter top and them booty shorts. And she was, I don't know what she was on, but when I tell you, to this day, I have never seen anyone's booty vibrate as much as that girl's did on that floor. She was doing all types of tricks on that floor.
This was before
Back
camera?
flips, front flips.
This is before Instagram.
I'm telling you, Liberty City was live that night.
Wow.
Was this before Instagram and
Yeah,
and all the socials?
Yeah, this was back in this what 2000. 2004? Yeah, 2004.
Oh man.
I'm telling you, that girl she was on it.
So she would have went
Wow.
viral. She would have went viral.
She would have gone, I'm telling you, had that been she would have gone viral. She had that little, it was her little, that pink halter top and them pink and white, I can still see to this day, with her hair tied back in that side ponytail with those star pink glasses. And she was just over there just trucking up a storm.
That's crazy.
Damn. That girl, I know she got about 6 kids now. I know she does. I know she does.
Now you know what?
Listen, I'm telling you, I know she does.
Wow.
Shout out to you, girl. I don't know what your name was. I don't know what. Tell you, homegirl was getting it, getting it.
Wow.
But yeah, it was too live for us. And my cousin Denzel, he was like, I can't hang with Tori and them anymore. They too.
So y'all be
Wow.
wilding out today, huh?
You know they be down there showing that.
It's cause see my cousin Tori, like they're from Liberty City. They grew up in Liberty City. So even though she was still part of our wholesome family, and she can turn it on when she wants to, but she can also turn that hood on too.
Lord.
Wow.
But like I said, I'm play hood. I'm not hood. I know I'm not hood.
I cannot.
So I'm not trying to be because I'm too bougie to be hood.
I can't.
So
Wild, man.
I'm not trying to be hood.
Man, I ain't
but-
got no words for that.
So it was like, this party was like the ceremony that I'm telling you about.
Yeah, it was. They had daddy daughter dance. Her and my uncle.
Right. They do all that.
They danced, but then once that was done, went right back to the ratchetness.
Yeah, they got ratchet after the fact. They was in the girls pulling their dresses up and all that.
I'm telling you, my grandma had to leave. I was like, oh Lord, I felt so bad because grandma, she wasn't used to that.
Yeah, it was wild.
She wasn't used to that. They weren't doing that back in her day.
Lord.
Yeah,
But it was
man.
fun though. Great food. My auntie catered it. It was great. Oh my god, her seafood rice, child. Oh my goodness. It was some great food, but it was just ratchet as hell. Good times.
That's what's up, man. But y'all doing good? Everybody all right? Ash, you good? Answer, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You had a good weekend?
My
Well,
weekend was good.
the same cousin I was talking about, she turned 30 this past weekend.
And you was in Miami again, huh?
I was in Miami again, and this time it was just a nice, wholesome situation. It wasn't ratchet.
Okay.
It was nice and upscale and bougie. We was at a nice restaurant called Crazy About You in the heart of Brickell,
What?
Liberty City, Brickell.
Oh, she done stepped it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was very, very, very elegant.
That's what's up,
I
man.
enjoyed myself. Really
All
did.
white, all white party.
All white party, yes.
Well, you know
Oh,
you doing
okay.
your adult thing when you throwing all white parties.
Right.
I'm telling y'all, all white party, that be stressing me out because
Really?
because I'm so focused on trying to keep myself the all white. And I made it all the way to the very last moment when she brought out that cake.
What
And you got
mean?
stained
Oh,
up.
you got to stained up.
When I tell you that pink frosting got on my shirt, and I was just in the bathroom trying to rinse that water off
Why
that
you ain't
shirt.
tuck the bib in, bro?
I never really had
Why
a
you
problem
been
with
it?
all white.
Because I was like, I made all this part, I made it through the fried chicken, the calamari, all this stuff. So I say anything but a thing that frosting got on me. And it's up, but the thing is, I got a picture, my picture I posted on Instagram from the party. The stains in the picture, but you can't see because I'm slick. I'm real slick because I know my angle, so you can't see it.
Wow.
In that picture, you think it's all white. No, it's all white with a pink dot. Best believe.
I've never been to an all white party.
What?
Really?
Don't say that like y'all find that hard to believe.
I
don't
find that
it
hard to believe.
I'm actually not surprised.
I mean, don't be surprised. I've been invited to an all white
Okay,
party on a
alright.
yacht before.
Okay, you've been invited.
Didn't go,
I'll take that.
but I've been invited to an all white party. I've never been to one before.
I love all white parties.
And what do you even
Yeah,
wear
black
to an
people
all
love
white party
all-white
though?
parties.
Really? All white?
Yeah, I don't know, but what? White pants and a white shirt.
Yeah.
It depends, cause see, my
all white.
my
All white
uncles-
parties. An all white party.
they was kind of, I don't know. I guess they was just doing their own thing. When you pass 40, you just do whatever you want to do. Because my uncle, he wore this white hat, these little Bermuda shorts, and this white shirt that looked like it was from that old nigga line they sell in JCPenney. I was like, this ain't it, but whatever. We here to celebrate Tori. We're not here to talk about your outfit.
Lord.
Even though it's not it, but I said whatever. You past 40, so you do what you want to do.
True.
All right, man. So what's the current chaos? I know it's a lot of things that's been going on. I know Jay-Z is now the first hip hop billionaire.
Yes, he is. He joins, 5 other black billionaires
Yes.
in the U.S.
That's so dope.
And then I saw that thing that y'all sent about Rihanna as one of the highest grossing female.
She is now the highest
Highest grossing female
highest
artist.
grossing female artist, right? $600 million is her net worth.
Mm-hmm.
Man, shout out to the artist, man.
I
We done
really love
came
that.
a
That's
long
so
way.
dope.
We came a long way, man. Hip hop industry, hip hop
Shout
culture
out to
in
Rock
general.
Nation because Rihanna was affiliated with Rock Nation for a while.
Yeah.
So hey,
Hip hop has come a long way, man.
it really has. It definitely has.
And
I'm
the people
proud of
getting
them.
money in hip hop too. That's what's up.
But I know y'all heard about that whole thing with Sephora and SZA.
What?
Yeah, how they had to they're doing discrimination training now because of the incident.
It's tomorrow. So basically, I think what happened was SZA was in a Sephora, and I guess the lady didn't know who she was. Which I mean, it's just SZA. So I don't.
What is just
on, dude.
SZA?
It's just SZA. I mean, we know SZA, but SZA hasn't. She's not white famous yet. But even if she was white famous, because as you know, Oprah was white famous when they told her what they said to
True.
her.
True.
And,
Very true.
Can't even get mad at them.
Yeah, so, but I guess they just thought that SZA was just your regular, degular black girl who couldn't afford to be in the store. Which I'm like, Sephora is not that expensive for you to think that we can't afford Sephora. And I'm just kind of upset because my first time actually buying something from Sephora was last week. They had some really good chapstick, like some really, really good like premium chapstick,
How
which
much?
is like, so I can't cancel them.
How much?
It's $14. I can't cancel Sephora, because I'm now
I can't even knock him paying $14 for that because I paid $18 for my Fenty.
I'm like, it's really good. It lasts. It really does. It really lasts.
Speaking
And
of
it
that, I
comes
need
this
to go
nice
get me
little
another
sexy
one.
black little
Only
tube.
one
Let me
enough.
show y'all. It's a nice little sexy tube. Look at this. Look at that. That's so sleek and sexy.
But look at
Dude.
this Fenty though.
I know. Look at that. That's nice. A little gold. See what? Look. See. Look. You got to pay for a nice little thing. That's a little
Yes.
treat.
Do that. I told Samara to Old Navy to get some flip flops to go to the pool one time, and she saw some chapstick in there. Chapstick was like $13. I asked that lady why.
It's Old Navy chapstick. This ain't your regular chapstick you gonna get from Walmart.
It was
I
that.
don't
What's
know
that?
that.
What's it called? That bumblebee, whatever that
Oh
chapstick
yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm.
You know
I
what
know
I'm
what
talking
you're
about?
talking about. It's in the yellow.
It was that
Burt's
one.
Bees.
There it is.
I
Burt's
love Burt's
Bees.
Bees. Burt's Bees is
$13, man. I asked that girl why. Why? Why am I paying $13 for some chapstick? She's
Pay
probably
for the
gonna
name.
lose. She's probably gonna lose anyway.
Probably.
Whatever. Man. Sephora did that to SZA. Discriminated
I mean,
against
you
her.
can't like I said, you can't really say to SZA like it's Beyonce. It's SZA. Like I love SZA. I do, but
She makes good music.
it was wrong because she's black, not because she's SZA.
What did they say exactly though? Like what
I
happened?
guess.
Do you know?
Do you know, Ash? I think that they're just kind of said, "Do you think you probably shouldn't be in here? It's probably a little outside your price range." Something
to
along
that
those
extent.
lines.
I don't really know. I remember when it happened, but I don't remember the details.
I'm not gonna lie, I
I'll
didn't
look it
really
up.
look that deeply into it because one, it wasn't surprising to me because this is still a white establishment, even though they do have some bomb products. It's still a white establishment. What I do kind of want to know, even though I know the answer to this already, is will Riri do anything, being the fact that her makeup line is sold in Sephora? But Rihanna, look, I know you're not going to. I
No,
wouldn't stop my
no.
bad.
I know
SZA.
Rihanna. No, I know
I
Rihanna ain't
wouldn't-
doing nothing.
I
That's why
wouldn't
they
even-
That's why they doing this diversity training.
Yeah,
That's why they doing this training.
Rihanna
Is,
she probably
because she making too much money like off of
Too
that
much.
Fenty, and that's one of the reasons why she's the highest selling female artist right now because of Fenty.
Yeah. She probably told she said, hey, look, y'all can't be doing that now. You know, I got my people be coming to y'all, so y'all got to tighten up. But she ain't stopping her bad for SZA.
I know
Hell,
that's-
I wouldn't either.
I know that's
If
right.
I was making that much money off Fenty, I don't even know. Look, I'm trying to be. I'm not even trying to play around with y'all. But if they tried my mama and said, I don't think you can afford, I said, well, Mom, what exactly what were you trying to get? What were you reaching for, baby?
Wow. Wow. But it's sad though. Like we should not get discriminated against just because we're in a specific store
Which is
and we're
crazy.
trying to buy
Yeah.
something. You know what I'm saying? But they called security on SZA to make sure that she wasn't stealing.
They called security on SZA.
Yeah, to make sure that she wasn't stealing. So
What's
they
wild-
so they thought she was a thief.
They thought that SZA was trying to put
It
that
wasn't that
Fenty
she
in
didn't
wig
think
of
that
hers.
it wasn't that they didn't think that she could afford it. They thought that she would be stealing it.
They saw that wig and said, she gon'
Don't do that.
They saw that wig and she been trying to pass up as her hair.
Don't do
I don't
that.
understand how they still think that nowadays. Because I mean, African Americans are one of the largest consumers in America.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So-
But they're not educated on the facts though.
I don't understand
They're
that.
not educated.
We
That's all
spending
that
money
is.
out here.
We do.
Like we spending a
spending
lot of
We
money. out here.
spend and it's kind of sad though that we spend that much money in like consumer retail and
Right.
fashion, but
I was reading something.
the power of the black dollar is major.
It is because we spending all the money.
I was reading something today. It was saying how $1 in the black community only lasts for like 120 seconds versus
Hey man,
versus
What?
like in the Asian community, it takes them like a couple of months for that dollar to
it's
leave.
facts though, bro.
I said, look.
I mean, we like things, man.
It's not just that, but a
No,
lot
black
of
people
us,
like showing off.
yeah, we do, but it's not just that, but also a lot of us we have to spend our dollars just so we can survive. We don't really have a lot of us don't really have the luxury to save for a rainy day. There are a lot of people who they have to spend what they have to make it to the
Survival.
next day.
Yeah, you're right. Check the
So
check.
I mean, but when the system is rigged against you, whatever. I can talk about the system all day
It's all
long.
good.
Y'all know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. We're gonna make it through.
We are.
Yeah.
We definitely are. But I speaking of making it through.
I got a question for y'all.
Uh
Go ahead. I could.
oh.
Have y'all seen that movie on Netflix, When They See Us?
I think I may have seen it. And is it like a poster with some like 3 black boys or something like that, and it's like a flag or something?
About the Central Park 5?
Nah, I didn't see that. Can't say that I have.
I'm really conflicted because I know the story, and everyone is saying the same thing, that it's hard to watch, but it's necessary to watch. And I agree, but my whole thing is I see
Park
too
5.
many white people in my everyday life to watch something like that and not have it put me in a place where I want to do something to one of them physically, violently,
Can you give me a quick backstory?
Okay, so a quick backstory is this. I believe it happened a little before 1989. I know that's when the trial was, but I'm not
Okay.
sure exactly what year it happened. But there were 5 black boys in a park, and there was a white jogger jogging through the park, and she was raped. And they tried to blame the 5 black boys of raping her. And they sentenced them from like anywhere between I believe 6 and 13 years in prison. But they were falsely accused. The prosecutor pretty much like forced them to say that they
Confess?
did it. Yeah, to confess. So what happened was while they were in prison, while some of them were in prison, I believe this rapist, I think his last name is Matthias, or he's like a serial rapist,
Okay.
known in New York, and he confessed to raping the girl. Yeah, he was already in prison for like some other rapes. He was already doing life sentences.
That's crazy.
So
man.
he ended up confessing to doing it, and even after he confessed, it still took them a while to
Yeah, no. I see what you're saying now, so.
yeah. So like these black men had to sit in jail for this long.
More than 10 years?
It ranged between 6 and 13. Some of them got less time than others. But I do know that it took them 13 years to settle that case. They settled with like a $40 billion settlement?
That's
Or
wild.
40
man.
million? I'm gonna double check that.
That's wild. That's like some Emmett Till stuff all over again. Bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's not really a documentary on Netflix, but it's a movie. Yeah, it's a miniseries kind of displaying and portraying what happened.
That's crazy, man.
And so now the prosecutor in that case, I believe her name was Linda Fairstein. Everyone is boycotting her books.
Yep.
And she's already deleted all of her social media because
She
people
better.
was
And she resigned from
one
this
of the boards
that
she was on.
Well, I think I'm gonna watch that, man. Appreciate that insight.
Yeah. Ooh. I wanted to double check that settlement though. I believe it was 40 million, but yeah, it was a $41 million settlement, and they had to split that between all 5 people and their attorneys.
But do
So
you
that
think
wasn't even a big settlement, honestly.
And that doesn't really make up for the time lost.
It doesn't.
no, it
It
doesn't.
They took
doesn't.
their time
They will
away.
Yeah.
never get.
They would
those
never get that
years
time
back.
back.
Not to mention the experiences that they had while they were behind bars.
Exactly. Do you
That's-
know what that does to your mental though?
Man, they better get them dudes free passes for everything. They should just have a life free pass. Bump the money. Wherever they want to go, they can walk in any store, do anything they want for the rest of their life, man. Free pass.
Yeah, that's how I feel, but we know that's not how it's gonna be.
Of
You
course
took those
not.
people time away from them. That's like their only asset in life. And you took it away from him.
See, I can't. That's why I can't really talk about this because I'm already getting.
All right,
upset.
man. Whatever. What else is going on, man? What else is current chaos, man? Because God,
Well then.
But
I'm gonna watch that series though.
I'm a try. I have to watch it on a day when I don't have to go to work the next day, so I have some time to just cool down. It's like when I watched Roots for the first time when I was a kid. I'm for real. I watched Roots for the first time, and I came back from summer. I was looking at all them white people in my school like, cracker,
Oh Lord.
y'all just don't know how lucky you are right now that we in this pavilion, because I would slam you on the damn ground.
Yeah, I understand how you feeling, bro.
But on a somewhat lighter note, Phil's mentioned something about making it through. I had I guess I can kind of say it's a turning point. At least it's a turning point for me. I officially have unfollowed my ex nigga on everything.
Dude, I thought you did that a long time ago.
He should have been did that.
So hold on, because I feel like you're attacking me.
I'm not attacking you.
I unfollowed him from everything except for Instagram.
Wow.
And the reason why I had been holding on to the Instagram follow was because even though I wasn't keeping up with his stuff on Instagram, I never went on his page. I didn't look at anything he would post. He would look at my things. And so it was giving me a little satisfaction knowing that he was still checking for me. So that's why I did it. But on Sunday, I was on Instagram, and you know how it'll tell you when like one of your mutual followers has liked a picture of another follower that you all share.
Yeah.
So I saw that he liked one of our friends' pictures. So something told me, and so click on his page. Just click on his page. Just click on his page. I said I shouldn't do it, but went on his page. So went on the page, and I saw. I knew what I was gonna see, and I think that's the real reason why I did it. But I saw that he had posted this picture of him and old girl at the McAllister's wedding a few weeks ago. Shout out to the McAllisters. I can say that now. The McAllisters.
Okay, congrats.
But yeah, I saw he had posted a picture of him and old girl at the wedding, and I looked at the picture. I said, and so you know what are we doing here? Why are we concerned about?
He's starting to awaken, folks.
Like what is like
Thank
what?
God.
He's
What is
waking up
this?
now.
But it doesn't make any sense. Like what for what? And then it really burnt me because I saw that he had did what he normally does. Looked at my story from when I was with my cousin at her party. I said, you know what? No, this isn't it. So I unfollowed him, and it gave me the message: are you sure you want to follow him? Because you have to request to follow him again if you do this, because you know his page is private. I said, whatever, that's not happening. I hit him with that block-unblock combo, so he had to be forced to unfollow me, and I kept it moving. And if you know it, I felt a little something because that was like a simple like, okay, this is done.
Right.
You know, it was done before, but it's done now because like I can't keep trying to have him in my life in some type of way. You know, I just let this go. Let me tell you how niggas are so funny, right? Niggas are really, really funny. I'm gonna tell you why. So the next day, I went back on the gram. This time I was trying to look at this fine nigga's post that I saw on Twitter. And he had linked his Instagram, his Twitter. I'm gonna look at this nigga's picture. He fine as hell. Let me go look at his pictures. So you know, it'll have your recent searches on Instagram, and I saw that old boy was my recent search because you know I have unfollowed him the day before, but it said I was still following him. I said, no, that can't be because I know I clicked that button. And I know what it said afterwards, right?
Right.
So I go on his page just to verify this. Tell me why his page is public now. And before we can even think that maybe this is a coincidence, no. Because I checked the timestamps.
So wait.
He did this.
Wait. So what you trying to say? You made his page public so you can still see, even though you don't
Exactly.
follow them. That's,
Exactly.
you really think that's what he did?
He probably got him. He probably want him to think that.
Phil, listen to me.
I'm listening. I'm listening to everything that you're saying.
I know how that light skinned Negro moves. when you've been with someone for a long, you know the type of stupid stuff they pull. He did for a whole year and a half. His page was on private. Then an hour after I unfollow you, now your page is public again. After you conveniently posted 2 pictures after you made this decision to go public. Really?
Dude, I'm just going to go back and say, man,
But
congratulations
how did he
for
know
taking
you
a step,
unfollowed
bro.
him that quick though?
Because he don't have that many followers. So when you don't have that many followers and you lose one, you're like, well, who did that?
Well, let's acknowledge
What's
the
not
fact
having
that he
that
took
many
a step, man.
followers?
I think he has probably like 300 something followers. And I remember when we were,
I'm not. Who does that?
Listen,
Because
'cause
if I lose a follower, I'm not going back to see who I lost.
yeah, because see, you're normal like I am, right? But see, I remember when we were still, a thing. He used to tell me, he said, I always look at my followers and see who unfollowed me. So I knew that's a thing that he does. So I know he did it on purpose. But yes, thank you, Phil. Yes, because
Yeah, man. Let's just acknowledge the fact that you took the step and it's finally done.
Okay.
yeah, I'm very proud of myself, and I was actually kind of surprised that because I thought I was gonna feel some type of way like the day afterwards, but I didn't.
Good.
I actually feel relieved.
Is that a thing, though? I just want to go back. Is that a thing, this whole follower and likes thing? Do people really obsess over how many followers they have and how many likes they get on each post?
Yes,
I don't.
They do.
Is that like a real thing?
It is. I think it means different things to different people. Personally, how my page is set up, my page is fashion oriented.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to reach as many people as I can because I'm trying to build my brand up, like my fashion brand up and everything, and I'm trying to get to bigger and better avenues. So slowly but surely, I have been reaching my goals because I've been seeing like certain other like male fashion influencers like starting to like my pictures. I'm like, okay, I'm kind of getting seen by these people who I've been looking and following for some years now. So when I don't get a certain level of likes, I do feel some type of way. But it's from that standpoint, from my brand standpoint.
Got it.
As long as my little IG crushes like my pictures, I'm fine.
So as you don't
And
feel
they
no
usually
way,
do.
if you post a photo and nobody likes it or anything like that, you cool. Your day is cool. It doesn't affect you.
It doesn't affect me. If it don't get no likes, I'm like, okay, I ain't get no likes. It is what it is. But more than likely, my photos get likes. I mean,
Of course.
Exactly. So she can't really.
This is
You
why
gotta
that's a
ask
hypothetical.
someone who has like 150 followers. You can't ask. Ashton usually gets like an average about 100 something likes.
yeah.
Really?
So you can't.
I
Yeah.
don't even know what that's like.
So you can't. It's great. It's a great feeling.
It's good. See, so okay then. So that's what I'm saying. So obviously
feeling.
the likes and all that, it makes you feel like, wait. So that's what I'm saying. Hypothetically speaking, if you posted a photo and nobody liked it, you trying to tell me you wouldn't feel any kind of way whatsoever, especially if you.
I really wouldn't feel no type of way.
But you're used to getting 100+ likes,
Okay.
and now you're not getting 0. You're getting 0 likes. You trying to tell me that wouldn't have any effect on you whatsoever?
No, honestly, I would be like, dang, it's something wrong with my Instagram, but
That's
I
what
wouldn't.
So you gonna put it on the Instagram? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
because I'm like more than likely I'm getting likes, bro. Like it's no,
Right.
I don't know how to describe it.
I hear you loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear, Queen.
And
I
see,
hear
that's
you.
how I feel too. Because like, see, before I remember in my humble days, if I got 26 likes, I said, woo woo, I got 26 likes.
Right.
Man.
But now if my bitch just stopped at 101, I'm like, damn, only 101. Like, what's
But
going on?
even if I got 101, I just be like, okay, whatever.
I be thinking,
I would be feeling like I would be looking stupid if it was like 2 or 3 likes. Like, dang, 2 likes.
Huh? See,
That's what I'm used to. Maybe 2 likes. I probably get 2 likes.
Well, Phil, you be posting those little quotes, so no one gonna be liking that.
Right.
People, niggas don't like to read like that, so we
your
not.
page is
People
a spam
not gonna
page
be reading.
anyways.
I'm calling
you got a
my
troll
page spam and a troll page. It's not, bro.
Let's go to.
Nah,
Phil's
man,
page
don't go to my page.
right now. Let's go to his page.
Do
right
not
now.
go to my page, man. It's not a troll or spam page.
God
Alright.
sleeps in the minerals, awakens in the plants, walks in the animals, and thinks.
That's
in
profound.
you. That's real beautiful, Phil. People not gonna like that.
Whatever, man. Get off my page, man. I just wanted to know. All right, so
I bet if you posted photos of yourself, people would like them more.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like people knowing what's going on in my life, though.
But just because you post a photo doesn't mean that they know what's going on in your life.
All right. I appreciate the insight, guys.
When I post photos, do you know what's going on in my life?
Well, most time you posted today on IG story, right?
I'm talking about photos on my page.
Oh.
I'm not talking about on my story.
I get you.
My story is like for me to show you what's going on in
Yeah.
my life.
All right.
Just to give you a quick little.
I get it.
24-hour
what's going
glimpse.
on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But even then, with the pictures I posted on my stories, you couldn't tell what I had going on in my life.
Okay. I get it.
But I wanted to ask you, how have you all been in situations where you all had to let something go? How do you let things go? Like people, like how do you let stuff go?
So hard. Attachments are difficult.
It
Severing
is.
attachments are very, very
It
difficult.
really is.
Just let it go.
Well,
But I mean, I don't know. You gotta find something else to occupy that time. So like, if somebody else was taking up that time, you gotta do something that to occupy your time. So like, maybe start working out or find a hobby. Do something that you was putting off that now you have the time
Yeah.
to do it.
I think that a lot of people they say that, and I think that works for a lot of people. But for me, I'm so multifaceted. I could be doing like 3-4 things and still have a nigga on my mind. And I'm like doing all this stuff, but in the back of my mind, the nigga's still in there, and that's what was going on with me for a couple of years. I'm doing stuff. I'm like doing different things, but in the back of my mind, still present. He's still there.
So in reference of his attachments, we were referring to somebody that we're essentially in a romantic relationship with. That's what we talk about.
It could be a
severing
romantic
that.
relationship. It can be because sometimes you have a friendship that's not really good for you.
So we're not
and you
talking
can
about
let that
food.
go.
We're not talking about food or
No,
any
well,
other
no,
kind of
no,
addictions
that's
or
a
anything.
whole
like
different because
Okay.
food is
I
hard.
mean, even with food,
Food
you just
is
gotta find
hard. Oh,
something
my
else
goodness.
to substitute for whatever it was.
Nah, ain't no substitutes, man.
You really can't substitute food like how them vegan people be trying to convince y'all that them little
I can
bean
substitute
burgers,
regular bacon with turkey bacon.
Okay, we ain't even gonna do that.
that's still meat. Could you substitute regular bacon for some cardboard that has a bacon strip on it, painted on there?
Cardboard, no.
That's what the vegans be eating.
I mean, in terms of like a relationship attachment, the only thing is time, man. That's the only way you're gonna be able to get over it.
Yeah.
Because
And everyone has different times.
and especially if you have time invested, because attachments are difficult, man. I mean, we have one thing, and then next thing you know, it's not there anymore. So now you have to readjust everything in your life. You have to recreate habits that you created when that person was a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's difficult. You could say, all right, well, we could just let it go. And you can, but it's still going to be there
Yeah.
for a while until you recreate the habit of not having them in your life.
Mm-hmm. That's really, child.
True.
It was hard.
I guess you can still find. I don't know. For me, I can find other things to do to occupy my time. Like,
But what happens when when you all alone and you sitting in your room and all you got is your thoughts, and you can't do those things anymore?
Yeah. Because everyone has that time before they
Do
like,
what
before they go
things?
to sleep.
Like you saying, occupy your time, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there are times when you just gonna have downtime. You can do as many things as you want to do, but there's gonna be moments when you have downtime and you just you. Then what?
Honestly, I would just go to sleep.
Really?
Sleeping takes away a lot of my thoughts.
It
Wow.
does.
Yeah.
I know people that have trouble going to sleep because they dwelling on so much stuff that's going on in their life, man.
What, man? I can go to sleep real quick.
I hear that.
If I'm aggravated, I will go to sleep.
Really? You go to sleep aggravated?
I'm not supposed to, but I will. I can't go to sleep mad though.
I can't go to sleep mad.
I cannot go to sleep
I have
mad.
to I have to try to get my mind off of it at least somewhat before I actually get rest, because when I have gone to sleep mad, best believe I've woken up mad.
That's crazy.
And waking up mad is not
Nah, you
really
right.
not a good thing.
You're right. I've gone to sleep upset before and woken up upset. It's not a nice thing.
It's really not. So I don't. That's why I try to make sure that my spirit is at least somewhat at ease before I dip into that unconscious realm. I mean.
Yo, Ash, you put something in the group chat, and I was talking to NSL about it for a little bit, but I thought it was an interesting question about how do you know when you've officially went from talking to dating without actions only. And I was under the impression that talking and dating was the same thing. Is it not?
For me, it's not.
Nah, talking and dating is not the same thing.
How not? Fill me in, because I was under the impression that it was. Like somebody say, oh, I'm just talking to him or her. I thought that was
Well,
like
it
the dating.
It depends on how you use it in context, though. Like if you say, "Oh, I'm just dating," like some people when they say they dating, that means like they just talking to multiple people. So that's talking.
Got it.
But if you say, I don't know, I guess it's how you use it because
I think it depends on the person, because for me, if I'm talking to you, that means I'm talking to you. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to him.
But that's dating too, though, right?
No. For me,
for some people, yes.
Yeah, for some
dating is
people-
the same thing. Yeah, like
Okay.
yeah, I'm dating, so that means I'm talking to a bunch of people.
Yeah.
It I guess like you said, it does depend on the person and how you use it in context though.
Got it.
Cause cause when I say I'm talking, it means that I'm having conversations
Only.
with multiple niggas. That's what it means. I'm having conversations with multiple niggas. If I'm dating you, that means I'm saying, okay, I have a specific interest in you. I am willing to share my physical time with you, meaning that we're doing outings. I'm going over to your place, stuff like that. We're dating. That's how it is with me. So once we've made that transitioning from us just staying on that superficial conversational level, then to actually sharing our time together as a whole, that is when we've made that transition to dating.
Got it.
For me.
Okay.
You
Alright.
know, so
I was just curious, man, because I thought that was an interesting question.
So did you think that was the same thing?
I honestly thought dating and talking was the same thing. I thought when, because I hear like, oh, go to a girl, what's going on, man? You got somebody? Oh, nah, but I'm talking to some people. Or I'm talking to somebody. I always thought that it was just another way of saying that I'm dating. When somebody say I'm talking.
I think when you say you dating someone, like you say their name, like yeah, I'm dating Matt or I'm dating Bob. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm mad
And that
those
means
white
you.
behind names, this black behind podcast, Matt, Bob. You could
No,
have
let me
said
tell you the
Jaden, Tarika.
No, let me tell you the reason why I didn't want to say nobody's name because I didn't want to miss and say somebody's name.
That's what. Oh, so you made sure.
So I had to make
You
sure it was a
said,
good, name that nobody really, because I don't want nobody to think I'm talking to their man or anything.
A racial neutral name like Jason.
No.
Oh, man.
Child,
So it's not the same then. It's different.
I think if you say you dating, you put their name behind it.
Got it.
If you talking, you just talking, or if you say I'm dating, whatever.
Because when I say I'm talking, I'm just talking to that nigga. That's all. I'm just talking to that nigga.
All right. And I'm gonna leave this after. Can you date and talk to people at the same time? So like, can you have this person that you just talking to and then you got a person that you dating over here. Is that possible?
You can do it. I mean, the thing is, for me, good. I can do it, but it's already my time is so precious. So if I'm dating someone that I'm hanging out with them, I'm doing stuff with them, and I'm still trying to talk to you, it has to be some type of. You probably can't live too close to me for me to keep this up, because if you're like a certain distance, like maybe like an hour away from me or something like that, I can talk to you because I can always say, oh, I'll be busy during this time, and I'll send you a little text here and there to just keep you afloat while I'm trying to figure out if me and this nigga gonna go the distance. I can do it.
Okay.
It's just gonna take a little bit more effort than
Thank you for
I would
clearing
prefer.
That up, all right, thank you for clearing that up.
Wow. Okay.
But how do y'all feel about? Because I know a lot of people, they say they had this mentality that they like their relationships to be private. Like, how do you feel about like privacy when it comes to like, I guess, the world knowing about your relationship versus it only being kept between you two?
World knowing about your relationship.
So you mean as far as like putting your relationship on social media?
I mean, you all's were, as in, like, your friends and your family, and yeah, I guess, like, social media, to a certain extent.
Ash,
What do you like? What you saying? Like, as far as like you talking to somebody, or you in a serious relationship and you letting your family know?
You in a serious relationship. So basically, I'll say.
I feel like if you in a serious
like
relationship, your family should know.
Like, how do you feel about openly claiming someone across the board? Like, your family, your friends, and, social media. How do you feel about claiming someone all across the board versus just, keeping it under wraps, even though it's a serious relationship, just keeping it under wraps for the most part?
I feel like if you're in a serious relationship, your friends and family should know. But as far as like doing all the extra for social media, I'm not really gonna be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, yeah, if I feel like posting you, I'm posting you. But all the extra rah that people normally be doing on social media,
so no MCMs for you. WCWs?
I feel like that's played out.
Oh, okay.
At this point,
I think I understand what you're saying, SL, man. I mean, if you're in a serious relationship, the way I see it, if you're in a serious relationship, romantic relationship, and you plan on it being a long term type thing, then I mean, I wouldn't necessarily express what happens in terms of personal stuff like arguments that we may have or disagreements or sex or something like that. But in terms of, day to day, just us together, if it's us, then it's us. So people got to know about it. It's got to be shared.
You ain't got to have them all in your business. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But
your family,
if they know.
Because my whole thing is, because I've been seeing people, post their new bays or whatever. A lot of these people who, I'm not trying to sound like I feel some type of way or anything, but a lot of these guys that at one point were trying to get with me, I guess they found people now and they're happy, which I'm happy for them. I'm glad that they're happy. Mm-hmm. It's just fun to me. I feel like, have y'all seen that movie Good Luck Chuck?
Good luck.
No, I haven't.
That sounds familiar.
Basically, it's about this guy who every girl he slept with would find their true love afterwards.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of my life, because it's not every nigga who has been involved with me or try to get at me who I just kind of, just sent them on their way. The person that got with after me is like their one. And
maybe you just made them better for someone else.
Man, y'all gotta create a better narrative. Y'all gotta create a better narrative.
What?
I don't want that to be my role. I'm not trying to make someone better for someone else. No. I'm not trying to do that. Someone who's making a nigga better for me he must be going through a whole bunch of people. I mean, I am, you know, I am, you know, a very particular case. So you have to have different layers to you to deal with me. So I get it,
Yeah.
but I'm not trying to give these niggas what they need to succeed in life. Doing it unconsciously or whatever, fine, sure. If I did it accidentally, cool. But purposely, no. Am I happy for them? I'm sure I'm happy for them. But that should not be my role in life, Lord.
That's not your role, bro.
I'm just saying, 'cause it's just, I'm noticing
Unless
a
you-
It's
pattern.
gonna come. It comes when your time comes.
Yeah,
I mean,
I understand that.
I don't feel like you should be rushing anything either or pressed.
No, I'm not rushing it. I just notice a pattern that Instagram has been displaying to me.
But that's social media, boy. It do it to you every time.
It will. But yeah, back to the whole private versus, you know, claim thing. I feel like I'm at the point in my life where the next person who I get seriously involved with, now you gotta like I want all the Instagram posts. I want all of that. I need a nigga
So
to
you need him to brag on you and hype.
Yes, because after not having it with someone who I was all lovey-dovey with,
Wait,
and we're getting it in private.
So being posted on social media, does that, you feel like that justifies your relationship?
It doesn't justify the relationship, but it just gives me, for me, because everyone has their things. Okay?
You know, that's perfect.
Yeah,
I don't
everyone
agree at all because I
has-
just feel like with social media, like I don't know. I guess I just see a lot of relationships. People be doing the most for social media, and then behind closed doors, the relationship don't even be about nothing for real.
I want to be consistent across the board, but I don't want people to look at your page and have to wonder if you with me or not.
Got it.
They should be able to know.
I mean, they can put that in their bio though. If it makes that
I
big
don't
of a
want
deal.
taking your bio so corny to me. I'm not doing
You
that.
ain't gotta put taking, but you know what I'm saying. Just
let Phil talk.
Ash, you dating this dude. If he never posts you on social media at all, are you okay with that?
I'm okay with it. As long as our relationship is healthy on the backside, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But there's never not a one photo. Y'all been together for years and years and years. He never posts anything about you, never mentioned you. There's no video, nothing of y'all together on your social media. You cool with that?
But hold on, you saying are we married or we dating years and years?
Y'all been dating.
How long is years and years?
Let's say you've been dating dude for like a year and a half now. This whole time, a year and a half, he posting on social media. He's very active on social media. He does posts of himself. He never puts you on his social media at all. You cool with that?
I'm cool with it.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Because go ahead.
I don't know. Like, I look at it differently. As long as our relationship is healthy and I trust him, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I don't really need that validation if I know what it is on my end.
So there won't be any question at all? Like, why did he
I don't care what other people think about him not posting me, though.
No, not anybody else, but you don't think you will ever question, like, he posts a lot, but he never posts a picture of us together or anything like that?
I mean, but I feel like I will already have that conversation with him.
I'm only asking that because I was in a relationship and a girl was like, you never post me on social media. You never post us together.
I know Phil's one of those type of niggas. I know he is. I could. That's
but it's
obvious.
not like I'm consciously doing that and making it seem like, okay, well, I'm just not gonna post this. Like y'all already know that I don't post on social media like that.
Right. Okay. Well, was she always posting you though?
She never she posted. I was in photos with her and she posted on hers, but I never posted on mine because I never posted anything.
Well, see, it's different for someone like Phil who is only posting quotes every now and then.
No, I do.
So that's different. I'm talking about a nigga like the one that you're describing in this scenario.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's always on Instagram, who's always on Twitter, always post.
It's an important part of his life.
But
you can't.
If you had a problem with it, though, you should sit that person down and have that conversation with them.
And I would. That's something that before we even get serious, because see, what I've learned about myself is that validation like that's part of my love language. It's not one of the ones that are formally classified or written down. But for me, how do you claim that you like me, you love me, all this little stuff, but
I can see what you're
whenever I
saying.
post
So
on Instagram, you don't be liking my pictures? I don't give a
Nah,
damn.
he gotta like my pictures now. Come on.
You don't like my pictures?
no. I
Like,
see that part, but what I'm saying with Ansel, like I can see what you're saying because in the scenario that I gave you, Ash, we talking about somebody that's very active on social media. Like his life is
Yes.
social media versus the reason why I was kind of taken aback when the girl was coming at me and saying, well, why don't you ever post me? Because I never really posted. She was more active on social media than I was. But in this scenario, what I'm asking you is this guy is always posting. He's posting. He's posting the important things in his life, whatever it is. And he doesn't make a post of you and him together on his social media. You're okay with that?
It is what it is. Like, if our relationship is strong enough, you know what I'm saying? We got a strong relationship. Like, I don't really feel like it would affect me.
Got it. Like I said, every individual is different.
everyone's different.
I'm glad to hear that though.
And Cell wants to be loved out loud.
But I feel like if our relationship was strong enough, you know what I'm saying, you would be posting me. Like, why wouldn't you not?
Right. I can see what you. I can
But
see
like
that.
and that's why if it wasn't happening, I'm going to feel some type of way. Come on, because I thought that
We was good.
everything was all
Especially if
good.
you active, you know what I'm saying? But I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't really be mad like, oh, you can't post me. But it's just like, okay, well, how deep is our relationship? Would I be questioning the relationship because you don't post me? Or I mean, I don't know. I guess it just kind of depends.
I would be. I would definitely be
Because
questioning.
like I feel like if our relationship was strong enough, you can still communicate with that person and be like, well, damn, like you real active, but
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, what does that conversation even look like? Because, like I said, she came to me and she said, well, you don't ever post me up on social media or whatever. And my reply to that is, well, I never really post on social media anyway.
And see, that's something.
But I don't know. I
that
just feel like if I'm always with you and our relationship is strong and whatever, it is what it is. If I ain't get posted, I ain't getting posted. But now, if we married, now you gotta let people know like you married though.
Not even like if we are in a seriously committed relationship and you not posting me,
At least post the wedding pictures.
and
Say,
you,
y'all better post him, yo.
and you, I'm like it don't have to be excessively, but like I said, they need to know I exist. You need to be my biggest damn social media fan. Like for example, I feel like Russell Wilson. He is the perfect example. Type of nigga that I want boost me up on social media. He posts about Sierra all the damn time. He comment on every damn picture. That's what I need. Comment on all my pictures. You need to gas me up. I don't give a damn.
Like,
gas me up. You need to love me out loud. I need to be boosted. Period.
I feel like we're in a place in society now that for a lot of people being posted.
But
on
I
their
just
social
don't. I
media
don't really
is
like the social
justification.
media validation though. You
But
know
for
what
some
I'm
people,
saying?
I think for some people that is the
If you
validation they looking
validate
for.
me in like public and when we out and everybody that we really know. I mean,
Nah, I see. You know what? Honestly, I can see the perspective that both of you guys have, but I just think in society now, I think that for some people, without that social media post, it's not real. Like why you ain't got our relationship on here? It's not real for them if it's not on social media, which is strange because social media isn't real.
It's not real, but it's so intertwined in our society now that it does play a significant role in our lives. And I'm coming from a place where I want the exact opposite of what I used to have. I want someone like that to love me out loud. That's what I want.
But that's what's up, man. It's always important to know what it is that you want.
true.
That's just personally what I need.
Shout out to all the folks out there that need that social media validation, man.
Okay, I don't like how you said it like that.
No, I mean, I'm not even trying to throw shade. Like, I think 10 years ago, no. Like
Right.
it would have been different. Like holding hands in public or, public display, grabbing, putting the arm around you, like this my person, this is my person, don't touch. I think that's the same thing as what social media is now. Like I'm posting on your
But
page.
it's not physical.
whatever,
That's crazy.
But
Like PDA was, I guess, was PDA more like heavier back then than it is now? But people do more on social media than
yeah,
out
because
in
they gotta see
public.
it. You gotta see it. I'm telling you, dude, if it ain't happen on some social media site, it ain't real. And that's a lot of people's perspective nowadays. But anyway,
I didn't want to say that it's just heavier. It was just kind of bothering me. It's not more heavy. It's just heavier. It was just bothering me. I had to.
what, that
I had
social
to-
media stuff?
No, the grammatical part of Ash's sentence. It was really bugging me.
Well, I don't even know what you corrected, bro.
We-
But
Because you
okay.
said
wrapping
PDA
up.
was more heavier. It was
It's
just
all good,
heavier.
man. It's all good. We wrapping up, man. We finna put a
I'm
bow on this
sleepy.
thing. It's late. It's been some craziness. It's been some chaos. But we here, man.
It really is late. I think I might just go home and take a shower and go to sleep. I'm not gonna do that. I always say that. I'm gonna find something to do. Be on Twitter for an hour just scrolling.
I'm hungry. Can you wrap this up?
Go ahead, Ash.
Well, y'all know where to follow us. Thank y'all for listening once again. Y'all can follow us at Chaotic Convos on Instagram and Twitter. If y'all want to follow me personally, y'all can follow me at It's Ash Yep, ITSASHYUUP.
And as always, I'm on Twitter at CSC Prince, and on Instagram at Ansel D'Angelo DEANGELO. And again, just announce yourself when you follow me because I'm very, very particular on who's following me because it be so many spam pages and I don't. Basically, if your page like Phil's page, I might
Stop,
block you.
bro.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Wow.
So just announce yourself. Just let me know you're a real person.
Shade on my page,
okay?
bro. Anyway, man, be quick. At Phil. Wait, what's my?
That's not.
Oh,
it.
I'm sorry. At Hughley143. That's Instagram. Follow me. Don't follow me. Don't really matter, man. Thank you guys for listening. We always appreciate it. Peace and love. Adios.
See you.
Bye.